going, everybody? It's WebsterStyle, Brian Sapph from the NRW Checkpoint here with another NRW React. And we got a good one today, one where we see a synergy of two mediums that we all love, comics and video games. First up, we have the comic series for a new gaming universe called Unioverse, where we're going to be looking at a spotlight on the heroes and characters of this new gaming series. And first up out of that line is Unioverse Heroes. So we're getting the origin of this universe. Right. It seems like these,
which is dope.
Characters. Yeah.
The only other game that I could think of that kind of does something like this is Overwatch. They'll put out.
Yeah, they did do that.
Online right? Comics and games. Yeah.
Different characters, and I'm assuming different character classes as well. I'm really curious to know what type of game it is.
Like a first person.
Okay, so
maybe Battle Royale.
First issue
third person
out now. I don't know. It was a lot of wall strafe and everything. It seemed, with wall strafing, it just reminds me of the new Star Wars games that are out. I know it's a very big part of the gameplay. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm curious to see more about this game, especially when you said we were talking before is in the pre-alpha or alpha stage. So it's got a little ways to go before the game comes out. But the first comic in the series is out now. At the time of this recording, it's been out for about a week over on Comixology. So definitely check that out. We are very high on Unioverse, so we will definitely be checking out as we go forward. Definitely looking to see what that game is going to be like and exactly what type of game it is. So Brian, how you feel about it?
I like it. Well, based on what we see here, it looks pretty dope. The futuristic designs, I think it's more like I don't know what kind of world they're trying to build, because on one hand, all of the characters look very, like mechish or whatever, but on the other hand, they also look like aliens.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's some kind of combination there. But I will say I do like the rollout for this game, because I think it's very, very smart to get people endeared to your characters through comic book and like an actual story. Because, for a comic book, it needs to have a story, it comes kind of plot. So I think it's really, really dope to like introduce like a game by spreading the lore throughout comic books to kind of get that fan base geared up for it. And then it's a PC game. So like, there's a lot they're going to be able to do with with what they have if they build the story out, in a good way. So I think that's really, really dope. I think it's innovative. I never really see games like do that. Like normally you get a demo to try to like understand what the game is about, but they actually taking the time to like build a story so that when you play the game, you have some kind of understanding as to what you're doing. Yeah, so I like that.
Yeah, I like that as well. Now, speaking of that, it's from Random Games, which was founded by giants of the video game industry, including execs who developed global franchises such as Grand Theft Auto, Donkey Kong Country, Crackdown, APB, as well as artists and writers who worked on Halo, Star Wars, Call of Duty, and more. So it seems like Riot Games, and so Riot, Rare, and
Rockstar. For Grand Theft Auto.
Rockstar, yeah. So those three right there, especially talking about APB and Crackdown. That was, I think it was Riot Games, Riot. But yeah, so you got some, people who have definitely been around the industry who have created some games in series that are have been very well received and have a lot of praise upon them. So that also probably explains why it has distinct look but familiar look as well.
Right.
When you're watching, and that's not a bad thing, but you want to have some sort of connection with something like this, and it's definitely, the character designs are such where us as potential players, even as readers of the comic, you see them, like, you want to know more. They look different, but they look similar enough to what to say, hey, okay, I understand this, but still want to learn more about what's happening now.
No, I agree. And I'm interested to see how they mesh everything together, because just that team alone, that team of creators or whatever, like, that spans multiple genres of games,
right?
Different play styles. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot to work with there. I feel the Halo vibes and the Star Wars vibes coming up off of just the trailer, but I'm interested to see, like, just how deep it goes, and I hope that they expand past PC.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I feel like this could do well on console as well, depending on the gameplay, like the style of game. Like, if it's a battle royale, sure, why not? But if there's depth to this game other than just putting people in a ring and telling them to kill each other, be the last one standing, I think this game could be really, really dope.
Right. Exactly. So that's our take on Unioverse, the comic, and the pre-alpha footage. Make sure you check them out, and make sure you continue to check us out on social medias at the NRW on Twitter, at New Release Wednesday on Instagram, and of course, you're currently on YouTube. So make sure you like, share, and of course, subscribe.